Alrighty, gents, welcome back to the Bring a Trailer Showdown. BaT versus BaT. Episode 4 is underway. I'm your host, Chris Allred, and I'm learning some things. About the Bring a Trailer site. So there's 630 auctions now live. It is 7:35 p.m. Central, Sunday, November 20th. So pissed I'm at internet people. Episode 2's been uploading for coming up almost 21 hours now. We're still like 80 something percent. It's ridiculous. I live out in the woods amongst a bunch of coyotes I've been shooting over the weekend. And it's rural life. It's fun, let me tell you. Cell phones don't even work where I live, which is a blessing and a curse. If I don't want to be bugged, good luck, you're not getting a hold of me. But it sure makes life inconvenient. So, especially for something like this. So, yeah, first thing Monday. Calling the new internet service provider. It's time. They've had 8 weeks to get me set up. Time to roll. Alright, so let's be episode 4. Episode 3 probably be worthless now since those auctions have gone off. Because what I'm really trying to do is do a podcast when there's time left on the auction so you can check it out, do a little bidding if you want. Also, update. Didn't win the Volvo. My bid at 8,500 got beat by an $8,700 bid at the last minute. And thank God, because I just assumed that part of the vetting process for bringing trailers that people would have titles. So the dude that didn't have a title for the car, Arkansas would have thrown a hissy fit for registering a car with no title. So I saved my bacon there. Even though it's a cool car, I'd still love to have it. It's pretty sweet, but that's a big risk. And also I'm learning here, as auctions go off, they disappear from the site. So the site here in Bring a Trailer will automatically update when the auction ends. So the what do we call it? It's like the pairings have gotten dicked up. Because this Mercedes here was paired up with the Jimmy on the last episode where we started off. And so we're gonna have to scroll further ahead to find fresh pairings that aren't out of whack and out of order, which kind of messes some stuff up because I looked ahead and saw a couple of things on there I thought would be interesting to talk about. So we'll just have to go with it. Like I said, we're getting the reps. We're getting the reps in. We're getting strong. We're figuring some things out. We're getting a little smoother, hopefully. And then, here coming soon, I'll be able to hook up with a guest and have them be able to see my screen. We talk about the same thing at the same time, and I can record them and their audio and my audio. We'll figure it out. It's going to be rocky, but all things are. Start from somewhere. So let's jump ahead here. Let's see. That Mercedes-Benz was like $225,000 when we looked at it last. So we got to find something that's like a day out. So let's scroll on to see where we left off at. Yeah, so the order's out of whack. If you watch episode 3, you'll see some of these pairings that we talked about. So the order's out of whack. We got to go further ahead to find something that's, not off kilter. Twingo is up to 52. No, that's where it was before. A Renault Twingo. Let's see. So yada yada yada. We keep going further and further. Yeah, I went way far ahead. We got to go. With my inability to get a video loaded in time properly the way I want, we need to do an episode that's a little fast forward, like maybe 2 days ahead. Give myself a little cushion to maybe get these things up and going. So don't hold against me. Figuring out as we go. I'll get good. Someday. Maybe never. Probably never. For me, honest about it. Yeah, these are out of whack. These are all out of whack. The Woody. Is that the same Wagoneer that we looked at earlier? It's out of. Yeah, this will work. Start here. Shit. You didn't see that. I didn't see it. Okay, so we're going to kick it off. Episode 4. BaT versus BaT. A 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon against a Ford Roadster hot rod. It's been all kind of customized. Not even recognizable to what it is. Definitely, that thing there on the right is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I'd go ahead and, yeah, that'd be fun. No roof. It's got like a upholstered, that maybe is the hard top they've removed, covered it with some upholstery. chopped the top, took the bumper off, took the fenders off. So let's see what they have to say about it. Roadster pickup built between 2009 and 2010 by Hot Rod Haven in Albuquerque for use in the C-TO class of SCTA sanctioned land speed competitions. Well, shit, where's the rate? Oh, dang it, I cursed. Where's the racing stripes, man? If you want to go fast, it's gotta have the racing stripes. It's featured 1940 bodywork, black and mounted. Okay, it was been converted to street use. Interesting, so that means they took out all the fun parts. Then on the left, with the Wrangler 2020 Rubicon Cali. Now it's in Canada. 35-inch tires, lift, box shots. And probably going to be the Jeep on the price. Let's just look at it. 32 grand on the Jeep to 10 and a half on that pickup. And when you do such customized work like that, you really limit your scope of potential customers. It's got to be someone that's really specifically looking for something and wants something, then you may not have built it to their exact wants and needs. But these mass-produced general Jeepsters, they appeal to people. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. There's some bikes. A 36-year-old 1955 Harley Hydroglide against a 73 Ducati 450 Scrambler. I like those cafe racer styles. And part of it's I'm a little guy. A big ass Harley, I'd never be able to ride that. Fall on my leg. Let's see, so the Ducati's a 450 Scrambler, acquired in 2020. One went refurbishment, repaint, black and silver. Overhaul of the 436cc 4-stroke. And we're looking for a cross brace handlebar. Okay, cool. The 55 Harley was Dan Aykroyd owned in 1984 and gifted in 86 to a current owner, award-winning Hollywood composer Howard Shore. In appreciation for his suggestion to Aykroyd and John Belushi to name themselves the Blues. All right, that's cool. The guy that had the idea to call them the Blues Brothers, it's his bike. Yeah, that's probably worth ungodly amounts more. It's kind of a collector item. It's got some Hollywood history to it. Things that, give you some intrinsic value. And just an over-the-top story. That's part of what collecting's to have. If you got something, who cares if it doesn't have a cool story behind it? People are not going to be interested unless they're completely geeked out about whatever it is. 74 cubic inch panhead V-twin. I just got to see how much this Dan Aykroyd on bike is worth on bid. $16,500 to $3,000 for the Ducati. Man, that no reserve Ducati at $3,000 is a hell of a deal. I'd snap that up. Heck yeah, I would. But I'm not going to be riding no bikes. That's a death machine to me. I'd die on a motorcycle. I know it. All my friends are trying to get me to buy a motorcycle and go riding with them. Like, no. You guys wreck way too often, way too much. I know myself, and I don't trust all the people on the road either. That is, besides, I'm the master of my own exit out of this world. I've already decided how it happens. When? Who knows? We'll decide that. The how's already done. But the when, I got some things I got to kick around here for. So let's move on. Okay, Shelby, Roadster, Porsche, not so much in that. Okay, here we go. Couple red convertibles. A 73 Porsche 914. I believe those are mid-engine. Against a 62 Vet 4-speed. Don't really like that red on red. Those styles that have the contrasting, the fender piece. I don't even know what to call it. I'm not a vet guy. You guys, smart me up. I like when they've got the contrasting little piece there where it's like white there on the door and the front fender. That red on red, Okay, so the Porsche is a 914 powered by a 1.7 liter flat 4 5-speed manual, 15-inch Riviera style wheels, removable target top, yellow fog lights, and a Pioneer cassette stereo. Yes, sir. Oh, and it's got a heater too. Super important to have a heater. Then the Vet, red over black vinyl, 327 V8 with a Borg Warner 4-speed manual. it also has a heater. Well, good for you two guys. You guys can keep us warm and toasty. Okay, Bluetooth equipped radio. Yep, gotta have that for these days. No one listens to the radio. These radio ad sales guys that come to me like I'm some kind of chump, I tell them straight up, it's like, you got to show me a return. There's no positive ROI on radio advertising these days. No one's listening to it. The people that are probably don't have the money to come spend at my shows. So, yeah, that shows, I say, professional wrestling. Yeah, surprise. I kept that from y'all. I probably shouldn't talk about pro wrestling at all because I hate it. Don't care for the talent even less. So, whatever. This is a podcast about cars, not dumb indie wrestlers. Okay. And I got to go with the vet. I just the way a little more collectible, I do believe. Let's go with the price and put your bid in, boys. Submit your bids. Here we go. 40 grand on the vet to 13,250 on that Porsche. And the 914 is poor man's Porsche. That's like the precursor to the Boxster. It probably is. They look kind of similar, to be honest. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, another 911 against Healy. Here's that Datsun. Oh, yeah, the order's jacked up. So, the next pairing there's going to be another GT Shelby. Like a Mustang Shelby. I was wanting to put them together. Let's just look at them. So, we got 2019 Mustang GT Shelby Super Snake. Looks like it's at 90 grand. Got a little less than a day. Then the other one that's going to be white with blue racing stripe. Then a black on black with black vinyl stripes. I do love a Ghost Flame. Now, if I were going to ever have a vehicle that had racing stripes or flames, they'd have to be ghosted. Like I said, I like things that are subtle, classic, timeless, very clean, crisp looks. I like. So 2021 GT500, things like ebony leather, yada yada yada, 5.2 V8. The other one's got what? 5.0 Coyote. But that Coyote engine's why the white Shelby is going to be priced higher than the black Shelby. Now it's at 60, so 90 to 60, yeah. Okay, let's try to get us a good pairing. I did see this GMC truck. Now I wanted to, so the order's messed up. Let's do it again. So there's a 383 powered 72 GMC K1500. It's lifted. Doesn't say how big the lift is, but it's classic 72. Two-tone orange and white. Those are just classic Chevy trucks. Either going to be that baby blue, going to be that orange. Those are the two colors to have in that year and style. And it's 53,000. Hey, look at those rims. They put some big old dog dish and painted them white so they look like the original steel wheels. Those are cool. It's a cool truck. $53,000 cool. Like I said, you be the judge of that. What I wanted to pair it with was this Raptor. 21 F-150 Raptor Super Crew. I thought they were interesting to kind of compare the old and new. And it's got a 3.5 liter V6, EcoBoost, yuck. 72.5 on that Raptor. Now my accountant, he's got a Roush Raptor, 700 horsepower bad mamma jamma. I'm ready to go back so he can take me on a ride. We're going to scream all through Eureka Springs in that truck. Just burning rubber and making babies. Interesting. Let's do it here. Okay, so let's just go from here. Hopefully the orders aren't... man, I jacked it up again. Sorry, I got excited. So what we're looking at is a 68 Ferrari Dino 206 GT up against a 2006 Ford GT. See, bring a trailer. I know you guys do this on purpose. You kind of got a little wordplay there. And you get my dyslexia messed up, working against me. You get my ADD working against me. I mean, well, hell, that Ferrari's beating the Ford GT on the price, even with the racing stripes. So $530,206 on that Ferrari. And $311,000 on that Ford GT. Man. And I'm the one buying a bunch of crap just to get some tax deductions to lower my tax liability. I'm just buying stupid stuff just to have expenses. Now that's a real expense. Okay. A BMW Isetta 300 bubble window from 1956. So what are those handlebars for on that thing? Is that so you can just move it out of the way? So we can just pick it up, put it on like the sidewalk. So you can parallel park it. It's got 3 wheels. Okay, is that the Urkel Mobile? I believe so. All right, so it's a 56 BMW Isetta 300 bubble window. It's been displayed at the Norton Museum of Art in West Palm Beach, Florida. A dealer bought it probably a few days ago and just put it right on Bring a Trailer and doubled the price. Lovely. 298cc 4-stroke engine. Cool. And then we got a 91 Porsche 911 Carrera 2 Targa 5-speed. Seen that a 92 Porsche was bringing $300,000 yesterday? I'm sure this Porsche is just sky high through the limit. So it's cobalt blue metallic over classic gray leather, 3.6 liter 5-speed, and removable targa top, sport seats with shift knob. Alrighty, let's look at the price. $51,000, $30,000 for that Urkel Mobile. Wow. I guess it's a museum quality piece. Is what it is. The beauty's in the eye of the beholder, for sure. See what else we got. See that RSR style 74 Porsche? Those are sweet. I like those. Even that Kermit green. Man, it's probably not even close with Saab. The sedan. Sedan Saab. I gotta see what people will pay for an 89 Saab. 5,200, that's about right. Almost $112,000 for that Porsche. I think it's pretty cool. Some big old fat tires on the back. Got the fenders extended out. Thing looks tough. Oh, it says gray. Man, people don't know gray for gray and black from black and green from green. Okay, another tractor. Nah. Some watches. Nah. 356A against the Chrysler LeBaron. The Chrysler LeBarons. Dated a few girls back in the day that had Chrysler LeBarons. Didn't work out with either of them. Thank God. One's probably my long lost love forever. We both were in love with each other, but would never admit it. Then the other one, bad news with that one. So I'll never step foot in a LeBaron the rest of my life. $5,000 on an 89 LeBaron convertible. $99,000 on a Tut Hill built 58 Porsche 356A coupe. That is a cool looking 356. I like that they got the bumper painted. Matches that silver. Chrome rims. Tinted all the way around, so get a little closer. That's a cool Porsche. I wish I had investment banker money. That'd be in my garage right now today. Or at least my dream is to be living in the Caribbean and running a hedge fund. Even though these idiots with FTX just kind of shot that down to a lot of people. I would want to invest my own money. I never want to be trusted to invest other people's money. I'm not that guy. I'll take the risk on my own. I just kind of. That's why I haven't done that work. I don't have a Series 7 license. I don't want to invest other people's money. But look at this Porsche. Man, that is sweet. Let's see if we get some here from the back. Get that bumper painted up to match. Yeah, don't really care for the red interior. It's an easy fix though. Gray peppered carpets. True mileage unknown, of course. Like any true old car, who knows how old it is and who knows how much it's been driven. Let's roll it back. Blank on the name of the rapper. Roll back. Let's roll back. I don't know. I'm not a singer either, so don't hold that against me. Huh. Cool car. Someone's going to spend 100 grand on it. More power to you, buddy. Let's see what else we got here. Big old Suburban. 87 Suburban High Sierra against... The hell? Y'all know I like resto mods. Love resto mods, but that is not a resto mod. That's an abortion. Someone has taken like the body of a 67 and put it on a 2004 Z06. They just molded the fenders and the front clip. Oh my god. And put awful rims on it. Rims you'd probably put on like a Navigator. Oh my lord. Okay, so it's 87 GMC Suburban. I want to pick you all day, every day, because whatever that is, F that. Forget that thing. You know, I do like the Stinger. If I would have a 67 Vet, it'd have to have a Stinger on it. Okay, Sheridan Motors GMC in Wyoming. Two-tone brown and beige over brown cloth. A 5.7 liter V8. That big old Suburban with a 5.7. Okay, it's 10 grand. That dumb Vet thing is 30. Oh my lord. Okay, so let's talk about it real quick. It's a 2004 Vet Z06 modified with a custom body kit based on a 67 C2, sourced from Chattanooga Rod Design in Tennessee, installed by California Collisions and Customs in Sacramento. Man, either you guys catch wind of this, hit me up. I want to talk to you about this. I want to see what your perspective is on building these things. Let's look at it a little closer. It's like a freaking train wreck. You can't look away. I'm sure there's going to be a pool of blood in these pictures. Cause good gosh. Okay, let's see here. Anything important? Man, if you're going to do the body kit, at least make it look like a 67 in the cabin. Why would you not go all the way? You're doing the rear. You got the front clip. All that looks good. Then you get like the bottom half of the car and it just don't look right. Where's the side? You've got rear exhaust coming out of the back bumper. Been shaved. Where's the side exhaust? That's what makes the 67s real cool. Oh well. Here's the side. It's just that door don't look right either. Red and black, bucket seats. They didn't touch a thing on the interior. That's a lazy build. Sorry, fellas. It just kind of is. That's a lazy resto mod. I don't like it. Sorry, guys. I'm willing to talk to you about it any day. Okay, so Suzuki Trooper against a Bentley. And surprisingly, the 2003 Bentley is only a couple $1,000s higher on the bid currently than the Trooper. You guys have 2 days to get in on that. 465 mile 2001 Suzuki Trooper. No, thank you. We got next BMW against Camaro. Bleh. Nothing excites me about those or those. The Benz 280 SL. No, I don't care for those pairings. It's a motorcycle with a sidecar against the SL 600. And they're both black. They're facing each other. That might be... let's talk about it. A 66 BMW R60 with the Urkel sidecar. Let's go hit the Alps, boys. Then we got a 2006 Benzo SL 600 twin turbo 1.55 5-liter V12. Bravest engine management software. The selling dealer's acquisition in 2022. You flippin' flipper. Black over tan. I mean, it's going to be the BIMs all day. I mean, that BMW motorcycle might be 20 grand. Let's check it out. $4,500 on the bid for the BMW motorcycle. 2 days left on it, so it's nowhere near close to probably what it'll sell for. $21,250 on the SL600. Okay, whatever. Let's look at this motorcycle a little closer. And my internet is so slow. It's getting worse too. KR60 /2. I mean, that's a cool motorcycle. I'll give it that. Sidecar's kind of fun looking. You gotta put your old lady on the sidecar. Let her ride in style. Finished in Avis Black, a 594cc opposed twin paired 4-speed transmission, 18-inch wire spoke wheels, shaft drive, the black Dinfield saddle, detachable sidecar equipped with a windshield, spare wheel, white and green vinyl seat, and a trunk. Clean Georgia title. Clean titles are good to have. So, I'm curious how much space you got between the sidecar and the bike on that right hand side. Maybe it'll be a good like front on picture. Let's check it out on the ride. Well, my slow ass internet's probably not going to let that thing load up. Tell me about your motorcycle. If you have a motorcycle and you're watching this, tell me all about it and tell me about your motorcycle wreck, because I know you've had at least one. Because that's just what happens when you get a motorcycle. You wreck it. Maybe. There we go. It's going to actually load. Very loud. Kind of creaky.
You can, yes, if you want to.
Like that George accent. Mash it down, bud. Throw some rocks. Okay, so they moved on to the highway. Here it comes. And there it goes. Alright, let's move on. Okay, and BMW 700. See, the better paired matchup there would have been the BMW motorcycle from 66 and the 62 BMW 700. That would have been an interesting pairing to talk about, piece together and see. And 12,000 to 4,500. Yeah, sometimes it just don't work out in our favor. Sorry, boys. Sometimes it just don't. See, I do love those Land Rover Defender 110s. I for sure want one. Man, I've been kicking around spending 40 to 50 grand to get one. I like them. I like the mid 80s, early 90s Defender 110s. I do like them. It's a Z8. Nah. What? $230,000 bid for a 2001 BMW Z8? You guys are going to smart me up. I have no clue what in the world. Why? Is this one of those Wayfair like child trafficking deals where you way overbid for a car and they just launder the overage? That's what it seems like to me. It's a $15,000 pillow. A $230,000, 22,000 mile, 2001 BMW Z8. I don't get it. One owner. Maybe that's what adds $200,000 to the value. Man. I don't get it. Let's see what else we got. We'll do one more. We'll wrap it up. I don't feel like this episode's been very interesting because I don't really. These pairings just are odd. Another bus truck. So let's do here. A 63 Chevy Corvair ramp side pickup. I've actually seen a few of these. I got a neighbor up the road a few miles that had a couple of these a year or two ago for sale. And they weren't nice like this, but he had them out there. And against a 71 International Harvester Travel All 1010 4x4 project. That's the biggest Scout I've ever seen in my life. It's a 4-door Scout, full size. What? I mean, obviously it's a project. Because that they didn't come off the assembly line that way. Huh. Big ol' huh on that. Alright, so let's look at this Corvair ramp side pickup. 63, stored for 2 decades. Acquired by the seller in 2014. Good on you, buddy. Did the work, you refurbished it, kept it, you drove it, had fun with it. You're not some flipping flipper. Okay, repaint red. Rebuilt. 164 cubic inch, flat 6. A 2-speed automatic. Huh. That's all I gotta say about those. Huh. Very interesting little trucks. I like the contrasted paint on the bumper. Two-tone. Red over white, then red. Kind of reminds me of the 85 Silverados. That ain't bad looking. It's kind of fun. It's a fun little just thing to have in your neighborhood. It's very unique. Very off the wall. Then we got this project. It's a running project, finished in white and black, roof section. I wonder what frame that is on, because it's surely not on a Scout frame. It's probably like a Suburban frame. Okay, it's 392 cubic inch V8. I wonder if that's the International 392. Because the Scout I had a 345 iron block. That thing was a tank. Bulletproof engine. It was time to rebuild it. It's too expensive for me. $1,000 for just the gaskets. Had to sell her. All right, let's look at the price. I want to look closer at these things, but it'll show us the bid price. Remember, these are 2 days out, so that's going to go higher. Put it in. Get your bid in, boys. $13,000 on the Chevy Corvair truck. $11,000 on the Harvester. Interdasting. Okay, first let's look at the Corvair. Come on, internet. Yeah, we are going to start looking at the comment sections on these, because there's a lot of knowledge to learn in the comments. And I like that. It looks good. Not even mad that it doesn't have a run line, bed. It's not like you're hauling stuff in this thing. It ain't towing nothing. With 164 inch flat 6. So it looks like it's got a little door that comes down. Yeah, it's a cool parade car. Hell yeah. Throw all the cheerleaders in that. Throw them in the back. Absolutely. Yeah, white vinyl seats. Yeah, it looks good. It's a good refurb. It's a good rebuild. Whoever did that, be proud. Oh, there's a picture of it being stripped down, and the gallery below has all kind of pictures. There's too many to look at. Okay, let's look at that Scout project. That's probably what's keeping it at $11,000 and under reserve. Okay, I like the rims. So it's got the original bumper, which looks kind of smallish and out of place, especially with that chrome bumper on the back. Okay, you got some fender. They're not, I don't know what to even call them. Got some fender inserts there. Okay. Black roof, pattern cloth, 392 V8, Harley Sniper electronic fuel injection. So that's probably not going to be the International engine, the original. Spent time in Oklahoma. Then relocated to Texas, down to Abilene. Placed brake cylinders, front wheel cylinders, or master cylinder for the brakes. Clean Texas title, gotta like that. That looks like the rear bumper from a 78 and 79 Bronco. Looks very similar. I do like the rims on this, that copper finish. Okay, body corrosion, of course. Scout's gonna have body corrosion. Hood's kinked. I saw that. I thought maybe that was part of the. I think it's huge. Maybe it was a 4-door. Maybe it was original. I don't know. Okay, there's the seats. Looking kind of 120 mile per hour speedometer. Like I said, who cares what the speedometer says it can go? Because it sure don't go it. The engine's going to need a little bit of cleaning up. I didn't touch the engine at all. I mean, shoot, if you're going to put a car on for sale, at least clean off the dust. At least clean the dirt and dust off your radiator hose. Put a little tire shine on that. Spiff it up. Something. I mean, try. Yeah, that body's got a lot of rust on it. Okay, let's listen to it. If this video will load. Sorry, boys, ain't looking good. I'm not patient. Patience is not a virtue of mine. Not at all. Okay, so these in 2 days. Just scroll through here a little bit, see what other auctions in that day. Okay. Goldwing SLS AMG, $205,000. $175,000 AMG G55. Those are both cool as hell. I'm way out of my range. Way out of my range. Okay, what else is in? So another international pickup hot rod. That's pretty sweet. $6,700. Who knows what the reserve is on that? I'll just go till we find what's going to end in 3 days. Get a little ahead of ourselves. Let's end on this one. 2021 F-250 Shelby Super Baja 4x4 against a 6,000 mile 1991 GMC Syclone. You 90s kids know about these Cyclones. Probably the fastest truck at that point. Little S10s with souped up engines in them. Okay, so on the left, 2021 F-250 Shelby Super Baja. I know these are like $100,000 trucks, $120,000. I've seen them on Auto Trader. Who buys them? I don't know. They're pretty cool. It's got racing stripes on it, so you know what that means. Okay, 1 of 250 examples. White, black stripes for black leather. 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel. Yes, sir. 10-speed auto. And a whole bunch of other gadgets. Custom bumper. Got the whole like bed rack. We call them headache racks in farm terms. Then the Syclone. 2,995 examples produced for the model year. Delivered new to Ohio. Purchased by the seller's father in 1999. Remained in storage till acquired by the seller last month. Man, you flipping flipper. Did your dad die and leave you that truck and you're selling it? Are you kidding me? Yeah, call me. I want to know the answer to that. That's a serious, personal question. Why? If that's the case, I'm sorry that you lost your father. But you need to remember him some certain way. Apparently he enjoyed this truck. Maybe it was to give it to you or possibly give it to his grandson. If you have a kid, maybe that was the idea. I don't know. Maybe you guys had that conversation. Maybe you couldn't stand him. I don't know. Maybe your wife's got your balls in a vice. She's needing the money. So, whatever. Call me. I want to talk to you about that. I really do. But if it's too personal, I get it. I understand it. We won't put it out there to the world. So, what's the prices on this truck? Fellers, what's the prices on the truck? It's going to be the Shelby all day, every day, because it just is what it is. 55 on the Shelby truck. 34,000 on bid with 2 days left on that GMC Syclone. The 6,000 miles for a 30-year-old truck is I mean, and for what it is, yeah, someone's gonna pay some real money for that thing. All right, that's it, fellas. Episode 4 is in the books. We're getting the reps in. We're getting strong. We're kind of figuring some things out. And, as we do, we'll add, maybe I'll spend the time and put these videos into Premiere and put some title screens and some overlay, some thirds or something. If it takes me 24 hours to get a little video on YouTube, then, I got time to kind of, put some bells and whistles on the videos. But again, like I said, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think so far. First week into doing these things. I'm going to keep doing them. We'll see what the work week and Thanksgiving week brings. And luckily, I don't have to drive to Georgia to go get that Volvo. That would have been, 11 hours down there. That would have been kind of a junky road trip. But, yep, there we go. We'll hit you back here in a day or two with a new episode. I'm going to try to let time catch up and get these other videos posted tomorrow morning. And like I said, let me know what you love. Let me know what you hate. And if you want to come on and talk trucks with me, for sure, let's do it.